welcome to the 11th episode of Geordie Brothers podcast with myself, Jordan, and my brother, Arnold.
Hello, I'm Daniel. Yeah, I'll be back. They say there's only two types of people that wear sunglasses indoors, blind people and arseholes. So I don't know which one I am.
Alex Turner does. Nice. Well, how are you doing since I last saw you?
Yeah, up and down again. I think I said that last time, didn't I? But
You
yeah,
are
it's been.
Yeah, kept yourself busy and you went to the zoo and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that was. But no, back to work. Back to work. Was I back to work last week? Oh yeah, I was back to work last week. I was off the week before, but work's been all right. Hasn't been too bad. It was going all right until the weekend, where me and Claire went out to South Shields. She's not drinking at the minute. So she just drove her down there and that. Like, and yeah, that went all right. I think I didn't make a tit of myself now, but on the Sunday, we met me dad. It's a pub just down from where he lives. Had a few, and I think I ended up having too much.
Right.
Got in, and just started drinking cans, like even though I'd already had enough.
Yeah.
So I don't think Claire was too happy with the amount I was drinking. And then
yeah, go on.
And then last night, I just met up with someone for a drink. And again, just had stopped out too late, had too much to drink. So Claire wasn't too happy with us.
Do you think you don't have to say if there is a certain reason why you don't have to say if you don't want to, but like, do you reckon there's a reason why like it you just had a few too many this week, or?
I don't know.
Can't think of anything.
It just sort of like, it's gonna sound weird, but it just sort of like drifts,
Yeah.
like over us. Like I just find myself doing it.
I know that's exactly. I did exactly the same over the weekend, so I'll let you know about my I did that.
Right.
You go on.
Yeah, well, that's it really. So I'm just gonna try and just stay off it altogether during this week. Just there's no cause for it. There's no football or anything like that. There's nothing to have a drink for, so just stay off it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, I've been a bit like disappointed in myself again because as you say, like it just sort of drifts over you and you get sort of in this situation and before you know it, it's like you've already drunk too much and yeah, like over the weekends, it was just on the Saturday really because I played football again against and it was Newcastle fans versus Aston Villa fans.
all right.
And it was a good game. I scored a couple, which was good. And but we lost in the end. But never mind. And then we just went for pints after that. And then there was the Community Shield, and we were playing pool. And then I just did what I usually do: is stayed out, even though I'm in my like shorts and football gear. And yeah, I just kept on drinking and drinking and drinking, and it's just like all Sunday I was like just recovering, which is horrible because the anxiety just hits you through the roof.
Oh no, I know.
Although I didn't like spend too much, or the way I was like, oh, it wasn't too much, so that was all right. But like the anxiety hits me so hard, and then I was still feeling awful yesterday on Monday, and then I had improv rehearsal, and my head wasn't right, and I wasn't doing very well, and I couldn't, and that just made us feel like even more shit, and like I was like second guessing myself. I was in my head, and like really disappointed in like how it was going and stuff, and that really just it got us into like a headspace that I was just really like down about it, and just like, and I couldn't sleep. And then I was supposed to be like an extra on this like TV series that's about like like spies and stuff, and like
All right.
government workers at an embassy, whatever. And I would have had to I would have had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I was feeling unwell, like mentally and a little bit and physically as well, and
Mm.
I couldn't get to sleep, and so I just had to say I'm not well enough to come.
Oh,
Because sometimes you do have to sort of like, for me, I just felt like you do need to know when like you need some time to yourself and to like recuperate. I think
yeah,
people put like no importance on mental health in that regard. You always have to be physically sick when in fact you can be a bit unwell mentally just to do something. I just
all right.
it's about knowing yourself as well. I just knew that if I went there with like no sleep, I wouldn't have been able to like get through the whole filming until it would have gone on until like 7 p.m.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's just having a sort of wherewithal within yourself and knowing yourself enough to know like what you can do and what you can't do and what you. I mean, you always want to push yourself
yeah,
to like do stuff, but I think you need to really think about it. And I really thought about it. Where am I at here, physically, mentally? Can I do this thing that I'm about to do? And I thought long and hard about it. I don't think I could have done it. So.
yeah. I think it's when it starts affecting other things in your life, um, that you need to seriously think about, like cutting down or just changing your habits and that. Because obviously, it wouldn't have been, I would have been a right pain in the arse to clear, you know. So I just need
Well,
to,
I know what you're like, and that would make you feel like really bad and
oh, it
guilty.
is, yeah,
But that's just you need to work on that as well. Because I haven't got that. I'm got someone that I would like, but I can imagine I would feel the same as you if I had
yeah,
someone. So I know it's easy for me to say like, oh, you need to, but I think when you're in that state of mind, you just have to sort of, you feel that feeling of guilt, but I think just try and not be too hard on yourself as well,
yeah.
because
Yeah, just,
it's you haven't done anything, I know it's hard because I feel bad about myself as well. But it's about sort of recalibrating and trying to get to a neutral state of mind where, like, oh no, let's really look at it as if I'm trying. I'm not doing anything bad, and I'll learn from it. And it's about being positive and all that stuff.
I just got to move on and think about the future, you know. You
And
just got to try and be better.
yeah, that's all you
Yeah.
can do. You just keep, I think I beat myself up. Oh, it's happened fucking again. It's all over again. oh, great, we're fucking doing it again. And it's just like, when are you fucking stupid idiot? When are you gonna learn? Um,
No, that's it.
but you have to get, yeah, that comes, but you have to like, all right, piss off you with that voice, and then think, right, fucking this time, I fucking tell you. Wee. Um, and it's about trying to find ways. So I've tried to find like, so I've wrote it down in my diary. I've got things in my diary on what I'm gonna do. So I've literally wrote down no drinking on the
Mm,
weekends when I've got a match because it's on a Sunday. And if I drink on a Saturday night, then I'm not gonna be. I'll be horrible for the match, and I've done that before and it was horrible.
mm,
If I drink after the match, then I'll be in a bad state of mind for improv on Monday because my head will be
mm,
not right. So it's about like realizing, right, if I drink there, it'll affect that. So what helps, I think what helps me, or I hope what helps me, is writing it down, physically writing it down.
mm.
Stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, but we're all human as well. You have to start remind yourself of that. Try and do better next time. The days go on, you feel a bit better. I'm feeling a bit better now about myself. And I tell you what, I've just been watching the film Goal,
All right.
and it's on YouTube. You can just watch it on YouTube. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just there. You can watch it, right? And I tell you what, right? I was bawling my eyes out. And it's really because like I do know that I'm a very emotional soppy sod as anyway, but like
Mm.
in the days after drinking, that can be heightened.
Oh yeah.
I just love that. I just love how the melodramatic Hollywood style that it has, but
Hmm.
with the backdrop of the Geordie human like characters and stuff. I think that's such a fucking brilliant thing. Like how
All right.
this film has got that, and how it's so like overly melodramatic, but then I'm just like I love it. I think that's great, and
Mm-hmm.
and like Brian Johnson, the lead singer of AC/DC, is in it, and he's like,
I know. Oh, yeah, I actually watched that recently because this podcast I listen to, the socially distant sports bar.
oh yeah, yeah,
They do like clips and that, and they do this thing called Michael Owen's Movie Club where they talk about like a sports film, and
yeah.
they pick like a sports film each time, and they picked Golden. They were talking about that, and so I just yeah, I found it on YouTube as well for free, and
Oh,
yeah, I'd forgot Brian Johnson's in it,
and
and
he's got
Rock,
Geordie, and like at
uh,
the end, Santiago's family that he's watching it on the telly, and he's at the bar, and he's like, "We saw your dad in here, man." And honey, he says like something, and when his dad's in the bar, he's like, "I'll buy you a pint, lad." And he said, "It's a bit too early for me. It's not in Newcastle, it's not." And stuff like that. That's what made us laugh out loud. And like Moxie, Christopher,
no, I was gonna say Moxie's in it.
uh, Christopher, not Eggleston, but Fairbank.
Beerbank, aye.
Um, he has a few good lines as well. Like something about it just made us like really. I just loved it.
I didn't realize Stephen Graham's in it as well.
Aye, like I
He's
saw him
only
on the
got like a
credits. I was
tiny
like, where
part.
was? Couldn't
He's
hardly
only
see
got like
him.
a tiny. He's hardly in it.
You know?
He's like one of the world's best actors. No.
You know? Ashley Walters is in it. Didn't see him.
Oh, is he? Didn't see it. I can't remember last seeing it. Very
But
good.
aye, man, it's just like he's trying to achieve his dreams and keeps getting. It's like a bloody Rocky film. but in football and with Geordies in it.
There's one bit that spoils it though, like the friggin' at the end when he goes there. No, that goal I scored against for him. What the hell, man?
I even love.
No, someone.
I think that's what makes it funny, though. That's like the the duality of the
Yeah,
of the American and the Geordie coming together. It's fucking funny. Right, and it's written by Dick Clement and Ian Franier, who are
oh, I
brilliant
didn't know that.
writers who
Mhm.
wrote Our Weirdest Saint Pet and
Yeah, likely lads, you know.
countless other stuff. The Commitments, Likely Land.
Did they? Read the commitments.
Right?
Oh, the film. I thought because it was it not Roddy Doyle that wrote the book, didn't he?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
It's so they must have just wrote the film.
Yeah, they wrote the screenplay.
Mhm.
And they're just brilliant, brilliant writers. Ian Lafreniere is from Morpeth, and so
All right.
he's he knows about the Geordie culture. So they've written about that in a lot of their work.
Mm-hmm.
And Our Weird Seen Pet is obviously our favourite.
Oh yeah, classic.
But I just wanted to mention that and thank Turkey Al Sheikh for goal. What a brilliant film. Also wrote. I may have done this when I was a bit drunk, actually, but like I made a song
All right.
and I recorded it. But I don't know why I'm playing this, like, but before I do, have you got anything that you want to bring up in terms of your tits or thanking Turkey El Sheikh or anything like that? So.
One thing I can think of that's been getting on me tits lately is just drivers on the roads. Some of them, man. I mean, the other day I was in the car with Clay, and I think it was like a white van, and it was just right up our arse, even though she was going like the speed limit. It was right up our arse, and it overtook her and just sped around and nearly freaking cut in front of her. And it's like people
Right.
just,
Inconsiderate arseholes that are just
you know, when it
being
went past, I was
arseholes
like,
for the sake of it. Mm. There's nothing that just sort of spoils your day a little bit, but you just can't let them out arseholes fucking win.
you see them all the time when I'm in the car with my dad as well, man.
Oh, poor dad,
He
man.
just can't. He just can't. What's your hurry, man? What's your hurry?
Bless him. Oh, yeah, he's not
Because he's a nervous driver anyway. So when
not the
there's
most confident
dickheads,
driver in the world, and there's drivers around there that aren't the most confident drivers. It's just fucking. You just have some consideration for people, and it's just no need for it. And
I
I
know.
mean, I get wound up with walking around people, so I
Mm.
wouldn't imagine like driving around arseholes as well. Right. So this is another kind of arsehole that gets on my tit. See if you can hear it.
Arseholes, isn't it?
I'm turning the conversation around to me. I'm making it all about me. I'm the only one that's interested in the situation, and I want to tell you all about me. Even though it was about you, turning the conversation on to me because I'm all that matters. I'm more interesting, and I'm all that matters. Only telling you all about this by turning the conversation around You might have been talking about how sad you're feeling about that breakup that you've just been going through. But I'm gonna suddenly turn the conversation on to me, 'cause I'm the only one that matters. Going on a bit, please.
Dragged on a bit, like, yeah. It's still going.
I'm a massive prick and I need it to be all about me. Conversation around.
Still going.
Suddenly integrating my experience and how I thought about certain things and what happened to me and my experiences. And I'm suddenly turning the conversation around to me because I'm really
God's sake.
I'm just the one in this conversation that other people need to listen to. I shouldn't be listening to you because I'm simply turning a conversation around to me. You don't matter, and your point of view
For fuck's sake.
me. I'm not listening anyway. I'm just waiting for you to stop talking so I can start talking about me. I'm turning the conversation. It's got 35 seconds left.
For fuck's sake.
That's what I do. That's what I do in my spare time, apparently. Well, did you get the message, though?
What message was that? Who's that about, Luke?
As you know, just saying.
Oh, you get them people, man. They're always like done something similar, but even better.
Right. Sometimes I worry out if I do it myself. Sometimes, like, did I do that? But it is something that people do, isn't it? Like when they'll subtly turn the conversation around to them.
Think you've got a #1 hit on your hands.
I'm turning the conversation around to me. Anything you got to say don't mean shit to me. I'm just waiting for you to stop talking so I can keep on talking about me. That's it. I think artistically, I think it's went on for that long because it's quite ironic. Because like, can you see the irony?
It's full of irony.
It's full of something. Anyway, we haven't got very much longer.
Not surprised.
Longer than Bohemian Rhapsody, that one. But yeah, I suppose we haven't got much else to talk about it, really.
Yeah. Well, I think we've come to a good end there. Like,
Aye.
That's how you end. That's how people should be ending podcasts. That's with a song
don't really
that just goes on.
Don't really go high.
Goes even past the point where it's on, goes for too long, and then it just.
We could talk about Newcastle.
Yeah, have you seen that advert they brought out? Adidas advert, the new one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant, man, and it's brilliant. I love it.
How would you know
that? Handsome bastard.
It's good kit, like.
It's it's a take on the one from the 90s in it. It's like it. burgundy and blue.
I think what really like affected me about Goal is just that sort of it's a like mainstream Hollywood film with like Newcastle United in it,
Aye.
and it just makes me feel like very sort of emotional thinking about Newcastle United and
Yeah,
seeing the fans in the stadium like you know going mental when someone scored and just thinking about like I was thinking about Sean Longstaff and how he's literally living that.
yeah, aye, must
Like,
be amazing when,
the lad from North Shields that went to my school.
aye, I went to my school as well. How was it that?
Yeah, John Spence, and but unfortunately, he gets hammered by a lot of fans. I just don't.
Aye,
He's bloody playing his bloody heart out, and he's living a dream me, you, all, dreamt of. And I think
mm,
goal sort of because I was like when the goal came out, I was like about 9 or something. You must have been only about like 12. You sort of
aye,
that was the film, and you sort out watching it. You sort of that was your dream to get on that hallowed turf in front of
did we
everyone.
not, did we not go to pictures to watch it when it came out? I'm sure we did, like,
Mm.
aye, I'm sure it did. We did.
But like that's how much it meant. I remember how much it meant, and like, and he's there, and he's got in goal like they're talking about, oh, you're shite, Gavin, you're shite. It just made us think like, oh, does Sean have that? And even though he's living his dream,
Mm,
is it as good as he thought it would be? I don't know.
mm.
But hopefully, he manages to get some good form and people get off his back and because I think he was playing injured a lot of the time as well.
Oh yeah, I know.
See
Most of the squad was playing injured. Yeah.
and Tonali will be coming back in about October or something.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see because we've only seen like a couple of games from him, and he's been there. Yeah, now it's bloody.
Well, we'll
That,
see, and we haven't really sort of added many to the squad, have we?
I know. That's it. We haven't got.
But
We'll see.
we'll see. Right, I'll I'll let you get your head down because I know you're a bit knackered.
Uh, bloody not got still recovering.
Right, get a good night's sleep in, and you'll be
Uh,
back tomorrow.
hopefully.
All right, mate. All the
Right.
best. Take care.
Right. All right. You look after yourself.
You
Right.
too.
Good to talk
Cheers.
to you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.